Just about ready to do the show.
Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Where's Sarah-Jayne? Oh, there she is. I hear her coming. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Duncan Showroom. You were just listening to Chris Andre, an alternative country man. All country, they call that. Kind of a hardcore. This guy's lots of tattoos, and he throws knives and stuff like that. But he writes really good songs. He's getting lots of airplay across the country with a sort of outlaw style of playing country music. And so that brings me to the point that tonight we have someone else who's working in sort of in the country scene. It's got a country flavor to it, but again, it's redefining what the new country is and what's going on with the music world these days. People with a lot of talent can alter the styles and make it work in their favor, and this is one lady who can definitely do that. We had her this year out at the 39 Days of July, and that was a lot of fun. She put together a band. Her and Rob Foreman was out here, and he managed to put together a band. It sounded rockin', had a great time. And she's back out for a short visit to the island, and we said, hey, can we fit in a date? She said she'd love to do it. So we're broadcasting tonight, so all of her friends in Peterborough can be watching, which is where she's from. We actually have a Peterborite here as well. A Peterborite. Peterborite. Wonderful little community, lots of music going on down there, but that's usually what happens when you have a university. And speaking of university, I found the great news out today that my son, coming up 50 this year, I hate that, has been the acting academic administrator for BIU Cowichan for the last 2 years, right? We've been sitting there waiting. And the guy who he was taking over from actually announced, he said, that's it, I'm over, I can't do it no more. So the job opening it got posted. So my son applied for it, and of course he would. And they had the interview yesterday, and he got a hold of me today and said, hey, I got the job. So now he's the full-time academic administrator for BIU Cowichan, and that means he's Métis, as it turns out. And his connection with the tribes here and with his whole history and his background, and that it's going to be a wonderful addition to the community and what he's going to do. I know that when they sit around in the circle and all these introductions are getting done, and it's just a protocol, right? My name's Jesse Chalmers. My mother's Joy, whatever her last name is now. I'm the head of the Métis for Mid-Island, right? And my dad is Longevity John, and everyone's head always turns. What? How did that come out of him? But anyway, it's really good. You know, and this is something I wrote on his thing that he sent me. He said, I got the job. And for the first time, I wrote back, I'm proud of you, son. You know? Yeah. Very proud. Now I believe in hereditary. Chip off the old block, apple never falls far from the tree. Hey?
Hell yeah.
And the one nice thing about this job is that we've been able to go for lunch once a week for the last 2 years. Something that we never had the opportunity to do as he was growing up, right? So we got a chance to spend a lot of time together, hang out, found out they were really good friends, and that we have a lot in common. Yeah, stubborn and like to win. Huh? Oh, he's tall too. He's got that nose, and he wondered why when he was younger I called him Raven, Jesse Raven McGee at the time, right? Oh. And so all his life he sort of grew up with this Raven thing, and he didn't find out till he was in his mid-20s that they were Métis. The grandmother found, her papers came out, and they discovered it. So now there's a whole new learning process for the family, which has been wonderful. It's been absolutely wonderful. But now the Raven means much more to him than it did back then. As he's growing up, kids used to tease him, right? And now he's got a big Raven tattooed on his shoulder.
It. Yeah.
I don't know where I picked that from that day. I just remember going, no, he's got to be called Raven. And we were on the prairies, not the West Coast where ravens are more prevalent. In the culture. Anyway, that's just the way it was. That's my story. Now we're going to listen to this lady's story. Sarah-Jayne Riley's here to give you a concert tonight. For those that are listening in, don't forget, if you're sitting in the chair of your choice, in the clothes of your choice, imbibing on the beverage of your choice, and inhaling the fresh air of your choice, you have the right to pay $5 more than the going ticket price. Because we are doing a dash. What is that stuff they do now when they deliver food?
DoorDash?
DoorDash? This is kind of like the DoorDash of music.
Yeah.
We're bringing music to your house.
Straight to your house.
Yeah, and except for those wonderful people who realize that live music, when you're here, is what makes it all work happen, right?
Oh, yeah.
This lady's got a wonderful voice. She's got a range which is phenomenal, and she's got a lot of She wants the world to happen her way, and she's going to make it that way. Her name's Sarah-Jayne Riley. Let's give it up for her, please.
Oh, LJ, thank you so much. I'm super excited to be back on the island. And as LJ mentioned, I was here playing at the festival this summer here in Duncan at the 39 Days July. And I was so impressed that you have the longest running music festival in the world. So fantastic. And thanks for inviting me back. I'm so excited to be playing on the showroom stage. So check that box today. And yeah, so I'm from Peterborough, Ontario, and born and raised there. But I'm super happy to be here on the West Coast because I feel like deep down, I'm a West Coaster, right? Yeah. And my partner, Rob Foreman, who introduced me to this wonderful community, would say the same thing. He was born on the West Coast. So there you go. All right, this first song is called Moonlight. I hope you enjoy. one last time in the moonlight. Say now, in the moonlight. Say now, in the moonlight. Oh, there's so many good chances. Thank you. Thank you. So it's funny that LJ was talking about his son being an administrator at post-secondary, because I also was an administrator at post-secondary kind of in my former life before I started really pursuing music like this. And it's pretty cool to kind of, you know, be in that full-time job and just really working really hard doing that, and then just having an opportunity to start doing this. And it's kind of like what I love and what spoke to me my entire life. And now I get an opportunity to go across the country and do stuff like this. So it's kind of like putting all your hard work into those things that you really want to do with your life. And that's so cool that LJ's son just got that awesome promotion. And now I'm here on the other side of the country doing music. So dreams do come true. All right, this next song is called Sunshine Rays. I hope you enjoy it. Sunshine on a rainy day, on a rainy day. Well, Tuesday I had surgery. It was a lobotomy, and I love life without a brain. It helps me feel those sunshine rays. You only live once, that's what they say. I just wanna feel sunshine rays. Well, the drugs I take, they cure the pain. 'Cause you only live once, that's what they say. Take me to the light again. Oh, I wanna feel sunshine rays. Sunshine on a rainy day. You can't have sunshine on a rainy day. On a rainy day. No, you can't have sunshine on a rainy day. Thank you. Just wrote that song at the beginning of the summer as my summer song. I was like, I need a summer song to go around with. So Sunshine Rays. There we go. This next song is called Diamond Ring. It was actually written by my friend who allows me to sing it. So shout out to my friend Adam in Peterborough. Yeah. Right? Baby, wipe those tears away. You're too beautiful to cry. Don't get lost in yesterday. There's too many reasons why. And fall in love like it was rain. Let it wash all of your pain. You don't have to change a thing. The world changes when you smile. Buy you a diamond ring that you can keep forever. Only keep me for a while. Only keep me for a while. Simple words ain't easy to say. Like I love you and I'll try. But don't get lost in yesterday. There's too many reasons why. Fall in love like it was rain. Let it wash all of your pain. But you don't have to change a thing. The world changes when you smile. Buy you a diamond ring that you can keep forever. Only keep me for a while. Only keep me for a while. Fall in love like it was rain. Let it wash all of your pain. You don't have to change a thing. The world changes when you smile. Buy you a diamond ring that you can keep forever. Only keep me for a while. Only keep me for a while. Only keep me for a while. Thank you. Thank you. So this next song, so it's so funny because you think about jobs and being a musician is my career, and with any career comes with occupational hazards, right? And so one of the occupational hazards of being a musician is definitely being in that party culture all the time, right? And so I've lost a lot of friends or have a lot of friends who struggle with that, just being around that all the time. And so this next song is called Goodbye City, and it's about kind of my battle with trying to be sober and trying to put everything into my music in a professional way. So I recently lost a friend about a week and a half ago to that struggle. So it's really topical for me right now. And I'm sure we've all lost someone close to us from something along those lines. So this song is called Goodbye City. There's beauty in the air this time of night. Each day you repeat for life. And all of my mistakes, they all unfold. Something draws me back that I can't let go. I drink the tea of young regrets. It's a buzz I just don't feel yet. Take me a place where I can lay low. When the sun's on the snow, you gotta go. And the fun is never over. Who I wanna be, so numb from never trying. Just wanna up and leave. Oh, 'cause I'm just trying to make it out of this old town life. I'm just trying Thank you. Thank you. So this next song was written by my other friend, David, who has a studio in Peterborough that I hang out at a lot. He wrote this song about his daughter that has diabetes, and it's just about overcoming obstacles. And I think a lot of people go through a lot of things in life where they have to overcome and dig deep, and that's kind of what this song is about, and just knowing that you're not alone and you have people around you who love you and who are there to help. So you're never alone. It's kind of like the message of this song. It's called Darkest Shades of Blue. I know pain, suffering, what it takes to get through the night. And I could tell you all about loneliness, but I can see it wearing in your eyes. But if you need me to hold you, so you can breathe on your own again, take my hand, I will lead you down the only road I know. I've seen the darkest shades of blue coming down from high, and I can feel you from a mile away as you rain down from the sky. Don't you worry, I am on my way. I will find you by your light. When you get weary and fall astray, I will keep you in my sights. But if you need me to hold you, so you can breathe on your own again, take my hand, I will lead you down the only road I know. The only road I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, the only road I know is the road of hope. I've seen the darkest shades of blue coming down from high, and I can feel you from a mile away as you rain down from the sky. But if you need me to hold you, so you can breathe on your own again, take my hand and lead you down the only road I know. The only road I know. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The only road I know is the road of hope. If you need me to hold you, so you can breathe on your own again, take my hand, I will lead you down the only road I know. The only road I know. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The only road I know is the road of hope. Well, I've seen the darkest shades of blue coming down from high. Thank you. It's like my rocker. But yeah, as LJ was saying, I was out here with a band in the summertime, and that was awesome. It was a lot of fun. And my friend Bent over here was playing guitar for me, and I had an awesome drummer named Matt. It's so funny because every drummer that plays with me is named Matt for some reason. or it has an M name. The new drummer I'm playing with, his name's Michael. But anyway, and that was a lot of fun. And so I'm super excited to be back here, just playing my solo show. It's definitely a different vibe than the rock band, as you can imagine. And we do like, back home I have a band, we do like Led Zeppelin, and we do like a lot of classic rock stuff. But I love, as LJ said, my new adventure is Bowie. So we're doing, thank you. I just joined a Bowie cover band that's doing a lot of bigger shows and bigger venues, which is very exciting, as you can imagine, as a performer. So it's awesome and so much fun. And I get to dress in these crazy costumes, which I absolutely love. It's a new adventure for me, which I'm very excited about. Yeah. All right. Well, this next song, again, was written by my friend Adam. It's called Under the Rug. Thank you. Thank you. So this next song is funny because I wrote. I was really heavily into music when I was a teenager, 14 to 19, and then as things happen, you get into life and hobbies. It's not a hobby now, for sure. But they take a back seat to certain things. And so when I was 17, back in the day, I did some pageants. I used to do pageants, right? I know, it's so not like me. And I didn't really like that world too much. But I did win the talent competition with... Right? I know. I'm good for something, right? Yeah. I didn't win the beauty competition, no. But the talent competition. Aha, right? So I won the talent competition with this next song. It's called Tell Me I'm Beautiful, which is funny, I know. But see, what happened was I dedicated it to all the other participants, and everybody's like, oh, see? Smart. I didn't win the beauty competition, but I was smart enough. There you go, right? So that's what this song's called. And that's the origin of that song. Tell me I'm beautiful. Oh, I am real. I am real. I can save the world. Find what's real. I am real. I swear I've seen this. I've been here before. There's too many pieces falling on the floor. And I can't ask for more. Oh, I feel. So tell me I'm beautiful. Oh, I am real. I am real. I can save the world. Find what's real. I am real. I swear I need it. I need more. Too many pieces falling on the floor. I can't ask for more. Oh, I feel. So tell me I'm beautiful. Oh, I am real. I am real. I can save the world. Find what's real. I am real. I know what's real. I am real. I know what's real. I am real. Thank you. So of course everyone was like, "Aw, that's so cute. You dedicated it to all the other pageant people." I did not win Miss Congeniality though. Right? That's a good thing. That's right. That's right. So I like to tell my story kind of when I'm playing my acoustic shows, just because these songs really mean a lot to me, and like all my songs do. But it's more of like my storytelling kind of thing. So. A little bit about me is I said that I was really kind of had a bit of a break there as life kind of takes you away to other things, and so I was in a long-term relationship for about 12 years, and as I said, I was a manager at a college. I was kind of like all these things, but I still wasn't happy. Something was missing. I felt like I was never a part of like a community or a group of people that like really spoke to me. And now that I'm a musician and now that I'm really immersed in this, I'm so happy, and found my place. I found my people, and I'm just super excited about that. And so, when you're coming out of things like that, you don't really know, like out of bigger situations and things, you just don't really know. You don't really have a bit of a direction, but you have to move on. You know how you kind of have to get on with your life. You can't live in the past. You got to look towards the future, and so that's what this song's about. This song is called Moving On. I'm dedicating it to Brenda because it's her favorite song. I don't want you at my door. You can't pet me anymore. I don't want you, but I don't need you. I won't be your swinging door. I don't need you, I don't need you anymore. This is it, I'm moving on. We just can't belong in the same spaces. You can't take away my song. I've rebuilt myself so strong. This is it, I'm moving on. I used to hate you for what it's worth. Don't hate you anymore, and I accept the past and all the things we were. This is it, I'm moving on. We just can't belong in the same spaces. You can't take away my song. I've rebuilt myself so strong. This is it, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I don't want you, I don't need you, but I don't hate you, but I'm moving on, I'm moving on, I'm moving on. This is it, I'm moving on. We just can't belong in the same spaces. You can't take away my song. I've rebuilt myself so strong. This is it, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm Thank you. Thank you. More of my rockier songs, rockish songs, and yeah. And as LJ said, you know, I do have that bluesy kind of country, I don't know, to my voice, but I feel like as a songwriter, I do a lot of different genres. I do this project, I have a band, and I also have an electronic music project that just allows me to go to space. So as an artist, I don't like to be boxed in. I like to do all these different projects and stuff like that. So it's cool because some people don't really know about certain. They'll see me in one project and then they'll be like, "You do that?" And I'll be like, "Yeah." And they'll be like, and then they'll see my electronic stuff and they'll be like, "You do that?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, of course," you know. That's just me as an artist. So that's kind of how I classify myself. One of those all-around jack of all trades, master of none, right? Sweet. All right, so this next song, it's a cover song, and I found this version on Instagram, and I completely fell in love with it. So I can't take the credit of creating this arrangement, but I take the credit of bringing it to you tonight. And you'll definitely know this song. I got thrills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control, 'cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying. I better shape up, 'cause I need a man. And my heart is set on you. You better shape up. You better understand. And my heart, it must be true. Nothing's left for me to do. You're the one that I want. 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 The one I need. Oh, yes, indeed. If you fail with affection, you're too shy to convey. Meditate in my direction. Feel your way. Better shape up, 'cause I need a man who can keep me satisfied. Better shape up if I'm gonna prove that my faith is justified. I'm sure, yes, I'm sure down deep inside, you're the one that I want. You're the one that I want. Oh, you're the one that I want. You're the one that I want. Oh, you're the one that I want. You're the one that I want. The one I need. Oh, yes, indeed. Right? I know. It's cool. Right. And yeah, as I said, I can't take credit for that, but a totally cool version. And most people are like, oh, that's like actually a better version than the original. I kind of agree. But shout out to Olivia Newton-John, right? a powerhouse female musician, which I idolize, right? Exactly. Yeah. And I think that's why it was popular on Instagram, or it was trending, as they say. And then I stumbled across that. So now I just add it to my set, and I love that version. It's cool. It's a different. It has less pep. I call it the moody version. It's moody. All right, well, as I said, like, I started kind of doing this, really releasing music. It's interesting because I kind of found my pathway back to music through acting. So I'm an actor as well. And I kind of met my producer on set of a short film. And I said to him, well, I'm a musician too. Like, I'd love to come in and sing for you sometime. And he was like, yeah, sure. Super nice. And you just, very giving person. And he brought me into the studio and loved my song. And then we released this song in 2021. It's called Whoever This Is Written To. And it was my first single. And I'm super proud of it. And it's the one you posted the other day. Yes, totally. So this was recorded at Treblecock Studio and in Peterborough. And it was my first single I ever put out. Very excited. So I'm working on a few others right now in the studio, hoping to release those soon. So this is called Whoever This Is Written To. Time is the sun And yeah, so there's a cool music video online of that, and that's what Tim shared the other day. So that was my first ever single and music video. Yeah, put out in 2021. So I haven't really been like, thank you. Right? I liked how it turned out. I don't know. Sometimes when you go in the recording studio, you don't really know what's gonna come out on the other side, and the art is always good, right? If you're not happy with it, don't put it out. But I was very happy with how all that turned out. So it was a lot of fun. And that's the main point of it all, right? Yeah, fun, totally. All right. I have my set list on my phone. That's why I keep staring at it. I am. I'm actually playing Pokemon Go right now. I just caught a Charizard. No, I don't actually play that. I don't have time. I do music. I do the music. So this next song, I was living at my parents' house at the age of 32. And yeah, right? Sometimes you'd land back there. Yeah, I know. Shout out to my mom and dad. I love them. Yeah. Unwavering support from my mom and dad. And they've always supported me no matter what my choice of career path was. But they totally support me ditching my management job to pursue my dream. So so I was sitting in their spare room where I was staying, and I wrote this song, and I just had my candle beside my bed, and I wrote this song, and it was called. It used to be called 1,000 Years, and that is actually a really popular love song, and so I changed the name. At a gig one time, I was like, okay, we need to change the name of the song. So I played it, and then people gave me some suggestions, and someone said Millennium Love Song, and I kind of like that because I'm like a millennial. 1,000 years is a millennium, so it worked out great. So this song is the song that's called Millennium Love Song, formerly known as 1,000 Years. I know, big story to everything. Big elaborate story to everything. But that's why I like stages like this, because I can really connect with you guys and, share all that. Can you dream of me tonight? I have come to satisfy. Let's make love by candlelight. I'll love you for 1,000 years. Love you for 1,000 years. And all these words they heard instead. I'll love you for 1,000 years. Love you for 1,000 years. Oh, I'll love you for 1,000 years. Thank you. Thank you. I like to set up the imagery of that song before I sing it. And so yeah, so I was talking about being in the pageant world. And so that song I wrote kind of while I was doing it. And this song I wrote after I was out of it. It's called True Face, and it's about two-faced people. Right? And that's why I couldn't survive in the pageant world. Because I try to be as genuine as possible all the time. It's just me unfiltered. Me unfiltered, life unfiltered, right? It's best way to be. So this song is called True Face. True face, you're number one. True face, one of a kind. I can't express my real emotion. Is your shadow by potion? This is life. Look what's done to me. Falling, crying on my knee. This is my symphony. Where's the sympathy? I am here to bleed for all the times I've lied for you. True face, you're number one. True face, the one who overcome. I can't express my real emotion. Is your shadow by a potion? This ain't right. I know I'm better than this. Drowning in this kiss that ain't so bad to me. 'Cause now my back's turned. I can hear your voice trying to knock me down. For your evil comments my way. Do you think you hurt me? True face, just show number one. True face is the one who overcome. I can't express my real emotion. Is your shadow by a potion? Try to see it your way, and I just die all the time. How can you live life that way? And I just don't have the time. True face, you're number one. True face, the one who overcome. I can't express my real emotion. Is your shadow by a potion? Well, this ain't right. So I wrote that when I was 17, coming out of the pageant world. It's so funny. You don't know where songs come from. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm doing dishes and thinking about things, and just a lyric comes, and I'm like, oh, and I grab my phone, and I'm like, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, and then that's usually how I write a song. Not back in the day, though, because we didn't really have phones like that back then, did we? No. I know. I know. It's funny because, well, I'm not afraid to say I'm 33. That's right. I'm also not afraid to say you should just, sometimes you just have to go out and regardless of what, you know, the standard is or whatever, you just have to go out and do your thing. Right? And so that's kind of what I do. I don't, like people are like, oh, you know, don't you think that leaving like, I called it a golden handcuffs job. Don't you think like leaving that was like scary? It was golden handcuffs. I was making a lot of money. And you know, as you can imagine, kind of the lifestyle switch, but it's so funny because I'm so much happier now living my authentic self, right, than your conditioned self. And that's kind of what I've been promoting lately, kind of within my friend group, is just living your authentic self. And nothing makes you happier. Nothing. Totally. And be true to yourself. No matter what other people say, no matter what, just be true to yourself. So you have to, right? You only... Always, and that is such a good point. It always works out when you're true to yourself. And the more I've been leaning into music, the more it's been rewarding me. It's cool, right? So, you know, I'm putting that message out there. I was talking to my therapist. Yes, I have a therapist. And I was talking to my therapist about this, and she was talking about the same thing. Because we were kind of like at a crossroads in our careers kind of at the same time. And I was talking about living that authentic self. And we kind of vibed off of that just notion of the more you lean into something that you're supposed to do, the more it gives back to you. And no matter what point in your life you are at, you can still do it, right? So that's kind of my message that I try to spread to people. Whatever you're thinking about, whatever you want to do, go do it now. Now is the time, exactly. All right. Well, how much time do I got left? Now is the time. All right, well, I got one more song for you. Yeah? Okay, I just asked. Okay, I got a couple more songs for you. This song, so this song is called Perfect Guy. And this song I wrote, as I said, coming out of that 12-year relationship and just not really knowing what you're looking for when you're, have a great night. Thanks for coming, eh? Thank you. Oh.
Sorry, sweetie, I got a pill pusher coming.
That's okay. Thank you for coming.
I enjoyed it.
Yay, I'm glad. Yay. Have a great night. Thank you for coming. And so I was talking about coming out of that relationship, and you just, when you come out of a long-term relationship, you know what you're not sure what you want, but you definitely know what you don't want. And this song is kind of about being in that between, you know, kind of meeting someone and wondering what they're all about. So this song's called Perfect Guy. Are you a jealous guy? Oh, won't you laugh by my side? Would you walk with me? Oh, just trip my feet. 'Cause I've been hurt before. Are you the toughest guy? Oh, would I see you cry? Can we dance real slow? Oh, I gotta know. 'Cause I've been hurt before, and I'm not really sure if I can love again. 'Cause I've been hurt before, I'm not really sure if I can love again. I've been hurt before. I'm not really sure if I can love again. And so I recorded that song with one of my friends, and we kind of do a duet, and it's coming out. It's gonna come out soon. It's funny because like you record something and then like it's like a year later it comes out. So it's in the can. It's one in the can. All right. This next song is called "Luxury Life of So and So," and I wrote it kind of back, as I said, when I was writing those songs when I was younger, in my younger days. This is called. Yeah, I already told you. Okay, ready. I said, hey, what's with this world today? People just don't find their way to a place they've never known, in a face they've never shown, for a place that they must go. It's the luxury life, so and so. Fancy, flashy things, cash, gold, and diamond rings. You all want it, what's it for? Well, all you want is more and more. If it was gone, you survive, I bet you fall and lose your life. I said, hey, what's with the world today? People just don't find their way to a place they've never known, in a face they've never shown, for a place that they must go. It's the luxury life, so and so. Well, it ain't everything, that cash going down the rain. Can you see there is more? Well, in the end, you hit the floor, and now I see your broken face. You came so close, but you lost the race. I said, hey, what's with the world today? People just don't find their way to a place they've never known, in a face they've never shown, for a place that they must go. It's the luxury life, so and so. Wherever you are, oh, I know it's true. You're not supposed to be there. Wherever you are, oh, I see right through this life you're living, oh, this life you're living, and this life you're living, it's not for you. I am tired of all these things, fine, expensive things, tainted black in your mind. And do you think that you will find all the time? It tells your story of how you wound up so damn lonely. Oh, I said, hey, what's with the world today? People just don't find their way to a place they've never known, in a face they've never shown, for a place that they must go. It's the luxury life, so and so. It's the luxury life, so and so. It's the luxury life, ooh, and now you know. Thank you. Yeah, so I've just been really working hard lately, just writing stuff and trying to come up with new things. As I said, I've been working on an electronic music project too. It's called Phyne, Phyne. I know, and so that's all of that stuff's online to check out as well if you're so interested. So this last song here I've got is called "Lost on You." It's one of my favorite songs to sing. It's a cover song by an artist named LP, who is fantastic. And my background, singing background, is in musical theater. I started when I was about 6. My mom found some newspaper clippings of me the other day, and I'm 6 years old on a stage in a little cowboy suit. Yep. And so I was like, when did I start kind of doing this? And it was when I was 6. Because people are like, how are you so comfortable on stage? It's like, I feel comfortable when I feel uncomfortable when I'm not on a stage. You know what I mean? Like or however that works out, double negatives. I don't know. You know what I mean? I need to be on a stage, so that's kind of where I feel the most comfortable. And me and my partner Rob talk about that all the time because that's where he also feels the most comfortable on stage. Shout out to Rob. Yes. Hi, Rob. Hi, Rob. Hi. Hi, Rob. We love you. We miss you. He's totally jealous right now. No, I wish he was here for sure. And so, yeah, me and Rob went and saw LP in April, and their voice is just incredible. And so that background in musical theater and jazz kind of helps me sing this song. Yes, it's foreshadowing. Get older, plain and seen, when you remember all the danger you came from. Falling like the ember, cold September. Do you remember all the reasons years ago? And now you know. So smoke 'em if you got 'em, it's going down. Tell me, is it lost on you? you so much, everyone. It's been a fantastic evening. Big shout out to Tim and LJ. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.